My research is about what being a citizen means for young people in Western Kenya, and what role do mobile phones and especially messaging apps like WhatsApp, what role do these play in this citizen engagement and enactment? So here with me I have a portable mobile Wi-Fi, which I had with me all the time in fieldwork and made me think a lot about inequalities in access, because I had access to the internet 24 hours, pretty much unlimited data. However, for more of half of the population in Kenya, the majority still have a phone like this, which most of us are familiar as well with. More than half of people do not have a smartphone in Kenya, and even those who have a smartphone, actually they were using scratch cards like this one. This is 50 shillings, which is like 40p, and it gives them 65 megabytes, which means they might buy this, then be online for maybe a day or two, and then be offline again for a week or more. So it really showed to me that access to the internet is a lot more precarious than we think, even when the statistics on access to mobile phone are very high. So I got interested in this area because I've been working in international development for many years, and I noticed there was this hype around using digital technologies for social change, despite little evidence on its transformational potential. And I also noticed a lot of the understanding of organizations and policymakers on what governance and citizenship means was very Western driven. So I really wanted to pause a bit and research that and understand this a bit more. What does being a citizen mean from the point of view of the young people themselves that I've been working with, without me coming with my own assumptions on what it means and what it is, and also understand how they were using social media as part of this citizen engagement, if they were using it, and what was the value of it, who was left behind because maybe they had less access to it, and really understand the nuances behind all of that. I went out to Kenya for 3 months, and what I really noticed is that many of the young people I was working with are really involved in their communities. Many belong to many organizations, women's groups, youth groups, community banking groups, and they seem really driven by the need to help each other, really. But a lot of these spaces happen in an analog way, so not necessarily through social media or digitally. So that was really important to me to observe that. This research is really trying to shed light on some of the inequalities that exist in terms of who can access social media, who cannot, who can access it more intermittently than others. So I'm looking at it through an intersectionality approach, meaning that I'm interested in what variety of oppressions are there that play a role. And a key one is gender, because there are still a lot of reasons why women, even young women, still have less access to social media, or maybe have access indirectly through, for example, their partners. What I hope to get out of this PhD is that the findings can contribute to adding a bit more nuance into how organizations and international development donors and policymakers are using digital technologies. I also hope to be across both academia and practice. I think what's driven me is the need for the findings to be applicable and to contribute to some change. So I would like to continue kind of being across these both fields.